Across Africa, countless LGBTQIA+ people live in the shadows, hunted by law, betrayed by family, and abandoned by their communities. To love, to simply exist, is branded a crime. In the dead of night, they flee, not for opportunity, not for adventure, but for survival. Their only offense, being who they are. Beaten, blackmailed, imprisoned, threatened with so-called correction. Some are outed by neighbors, others are dragged from their homes by the very hands meant to protect them. So they leave, crossing borders with nothing but fear in their lungs and hope clutched tight in trembling hands. They are refugees, not by choice, but by force. And yet, even in exile, the violence can follow. This is not just displacement, it is erasure, and it is happening right now.
Life became hard for me, and it's not only for me, it's for everyone who is LGBTQI+. In Uganda, being who we are, it's difficult because you don't only face discriminations from outsiders, even your own family does that. So I lived in fear for so long, even though I kept saying maybe things will change, but it never changed. It became worse. LGBTQI+ life in Uganda is a bit hectic there because you can't be killed, you can't be jailed for life. So hiding is the only choice you have, but you ask yourself, how long will I hide? So that's a difficult life to live in such kind of environment where you are not comfortable with your family, where you're not comfortable with friends, where you walk on the street looking around you who is there and there. So yeah, it's a tough life there.
In Zambia, it's much safer. There's discrimination. They don't allow things as such, but at least the gays in Zambia, they are a bit safer than the lesbians. If you are a lesbian, there are these gang rapes. The guys, they come, they rape you, you get pregnant, then they just dump you. So I don't want to lie, growing up, I used to stay with my grandmother, and my grandmother could notice that I was a bit different. So I started having problems. At the end, I ran away from home when I was 16. I had to go and stay with a friend. She was about 22, and she stayed maybe 2 houses away from our house. So I had to stay there and hide. And that time I was starting to show boobs. So I had to lie to like the community that growing up I was a boy. For me to be safe.
That LGBTQ community is already criminalized. They don't allow homosexual in Zimbabwe. So for you to be who I like, me as transgender person, when I grew up, I just know this person. I just look different even without makeup or what. Me is, even when you see me, just see this is a transgender person. So from that, the community never accept me. I was sometimes stripped the clothes for people to see that they said they are correcting me. I have to be like a man. But that was like I was not a man. But if the person who know, like every person you know himself or herself, maybe that, like you can see out like that this outside appearance, but deep down, I know who am I.
My mission was to serve God as a priest. I went to school 4 years. I studied. So like I was in denial that time. I was like, no, I'm just feminine. I'm okay. I'm just feminine. I'm okay. But I was like, So when I'm there, I used to know, like sometimes this guy is cute, and it's a patriarch society. They're all men, and I'm also attracted to men. That time I was in denial. I was like, then I accepted it. Then I came out to my formator. Hello, Baba. I'm gay. I need help. Assist me. They're like, no, you can't be gay and be here. So like it took them 24 hours for me to be chaste. Why? Because I opened up for help. I wanted to just help. Like, okay, Ashford, it's possible. This is a phase, it's gonna pass out, or this is you can control. You can say the Lord was. I wanted only that. But instead of that, what did they do? 24 hours. They took me out. When I went back home, instead of keeping this news at least for themselves, they spread the news. The whole community know that I'm gay, and I'm chaste from priesthood. I couldn't go to church. I couldn't go and buy bread from the spaza. Even the friends, they were like, no, you can't. So like most of my friends, they ran away because of that. So after facing all that and humiliations, and so like they wanted to prove that I'm really gay. How? Gang rape.
So the only thing that I was doing, I was engaged with the Trans Garden Alliance, and I inboxed him, told the story, and although I was not even any document with me, so that the only thing that I was is to come here with truck, because with a bus it was difficult to come here because I don't have any passport, or it was just me. It was just me. I left it like someone who was going to buy it more, but I know myself that I'm going to South Africa.
You pay for the truck drivers. It's only that when you are crossing the border in a truck, you see they come with boxes of fruits. It was more like when we were coming, there was a side where they were, what do they call it, pallets. You see, there were pallets this side, and this other side there were fruits, avocados, what. So the guy had to say, you have to hide behind the pallets, just in case if the immigration officers ask to, I don't know, it's scanning, I don't know the process is there. So we had to hide in the crates, and we were about 5. The other guys, I didn't know them. They were just people who were coming here to South Africa, obviously to look for greener pastures. Yeah.
I came by road. It was a very tough journey. Tough and awful. I wouldn't wish that journey even to my worst enemy, because however much I was scared of death in my country, the journey had so many deaths that I escaped from that journey. I thank the higher powers of the universe that saved me from those ordeals. But yeah, the journey I thought it was supposed to be a luxury. I could call it, when I was still in Uganda, I could call it like a luxury trip, even though it was a bus. But I was like, it's an adventure, I'm going to see places and stuff. But again, when I was in that journey, it became something else that I wasn't expecting. I became a journey of walking into bushes, closing rivers, and nights without sleep, without eating, without anything, without even water. It was a hurtful journey.
When I come in South Africa, I came with a hope. I'm going to reboot my life. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to start again. Because I remember I came, I ran because of persecution, violence and discrimination. So when I came here, I came for safety and protection. But the time I came here, I don't want to lie, I came with a hope. But the time I arrived in South Africa, I saw the other side. I was found myself in a shadow, rejected, homelessness, isolated. Because you can't even, the time, because I came here 2019, but you can't believe now I'm not even documented.
At a certain time, I went to a public hospital to look for medication because I was not feeling well. But instead of me being attended, they started calling each other. And the way that they were doing it, it's more like someone will say, I forgot my pen, then they go out. I forgot my what, then they go out. So to me, I felt like they are coming, they are discussed about me. Who am I? And there was no privacy in that room because everyone now know who am I and why am I like this and why did I transition. And it was a whole lot of emotion because I end up just walking out of the facility because I could not feel safe. So to me, they can say that you are welcomed to public facilities, you are welcome to the hospital, be who you are, but in real life, it's not something like that. I even went to the police station when one of our queer siblings were raped. She was a 16-year-old lesbian and she was raped. Instead of them attending to the story, what did they do? They started asking about her gender identity. Why do you call yourself a lesbian? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? But the law is saying if you end up at the police station, there's that big letter that says LGBTQI office. But to me, the government has failed us because as much as we think that it's safe as LGBTQI, it's not safe at all.
Safety is not yet there anymore. It used to be there, but I don't know what happened. Things have changed. I don't know. I don't know if is it the difficult of the economy, or maybe is it the anger of people? People, there's too much anger out there. I don't know. Is it the economy or things are not going bad, or the memories, healing of memories? But people are broken. So their brokenness, they are ending up to the weak points. What are the weak points? I'm talking about myself, where I'm staying in Hebron. It's crowded. There are people. Whenever I walk, people eyes on me. I'm forced to be in the house by 6 a.m. 6 p.m. Sorry, 6 p.m. I'm supposed to be in the house. At that time, 6 p.m. my clients for massages. They are from work. They are going home. Hey, where are you? Come to give me a massage. I must be out of the house and to go and work so that I can pay my rent. So the safety can only come. So even if I want to go to the police and tell them like I'm raped, I got raped, they laugh at you like, how can you get raped? I got kidnapped. Like, I'm a massage, I do house calls. I got kidnapped 3 times, and they need a ransom of money. What can I do? Should I stop? They kidnapped me. They took the phone and everything and stuff. But the rent want to be paid. Tomorrow is another day. We need to pay rent. Food need to be paid. Food needs to be bought. Life goes on, even if regarding the situation. So yeah, I don't know. We thought South Africa is the safest place to come. I've been here like for more than 5 years. I want only Aslam for me. I want only Aslam, so I can go to a company like to Spa. Hello guys, I'm here. I'm energetic. Okay, I don't much. Just take me, and I work on commission. 50% commission on every client I get. I can't get that. Why? Because of that paper.
I would wish that they see us as human, as their brothers and sisters, who are not their enemies. We are not here to steal, and we are not here to exchange words or fight anything or for anything, but requesting to be seen as human and be accepted as who we are, and be given a life that we seek to live authentically.
My last message that I could tell the world out there, I would just tell them that we all belong, irregardless of where I'm coming from, especially when it comes to LGBTQI migrants. It's not easy, because I'm not only facing xenophobia attack, I'm also facing homophobia attack. So as an LGBTQI person, I'm just a human being like you. And if I die today, they will just say a black person has passed on. They won't say someone from Zimbabwe or someone from Malawi or someone from Tanzania has passed on, but they will just say a black person has died, a human being has died. So to me, we are all humans at the end of the day, and let's treat each other as normal. It doesn't matter, it's just a document that says I'm coming from Zimbabwe, but we are all having the same blood, whether you are white, whether you are black. Today, if they say I need blood transfusion services at the hospital, they'll just take blood. It doesn't matter where that blood was coming from. Was it coming from a foreign national, or was it coming from a white person, or was it coming from a black person? That shows that we are all human at the end of the day. Let's treat each other with respect.
We've been talking much for so much, and no one is listening. So at least listen, at least understand, at least support. I'm a master therapist, Yazin. I sleep hungry because I'm gay. I come to hello, buddy. Please, I give massages. Okay, I charge 500, right? Give me 200. I want to buy food to eat. They can't. You're stubborn, you're gay, you can't touch my body.
We just have got to show each other love. And what you don't do, it mustn't affect you. Yeah. If you are straight, and if you are lesbian, if you are gay, or if you are what? If you are straight, you are straight. Live your own life, ne? If God is there to judge, you don't have to judge me. I was born the way I was. If God has a problem with me, I don't think I was going to be 35 still standing having this interview here. So, to the world, let's just love each other. Life is too short. We have to love each other and respect a person and the way the person chooses to live his or her own life, ne? Yeah. I think, please world, we need love. Yeah. At least. Yeah.
To some extent, when I arrived in South Africa, I was like, if I was a producer, this is an interesting movie to do. This is an interesting movie to shoot and show what it means to be a refugee, what it means to leave your home and go to seek safety. It's not a fun journey. It's not, like I said, even to my worst enemy, I don't wish them to go through what I went through coming to South Africa to seek safety. Yeah.